want to say shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Give our honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, teaches his truth and do rule well. Salutations to you, Akim, pushing his word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom. Alright, I'm your Gabar Karash, GMS Kansas City branch. Going to another in lesson, another in transit, Abaratazah, be edifying. And, you know, the times that we're living in, it's just so many different prophecies taking place, and there's so many different distractions Esau's putting out there before our eyes that we completely got to stay locked in and stay focused on being one with Yahweh Shah, you know, and being in the spirit of doing things, man, because it's a lot of distractions and it's a lot of spirits that's going out in the earth right now, man, and we want to make sure we stay clear away from them things as men of the Lord, you know, and constantly endure, because brothers, this is not gonna be an easy walk, you know, what we're in, man. All right, the load is lightened because we know the reward that we have, man. Like I say, it's always a high risk, high reward dealing with Yahweh Shah, man. You know, and we're taking that risk by putting our life on the line, you know, by making that oath, you know, unto Yahweh Shah, you know, finishing enduring hardness as a good soldier, you know, with this ministry. Because basically what we're doing is like a full-time job, even though we have all these different things. Everything else is a distraction, man. Even like your 9-to-5 job, that's a distraction. Your family's really a distraction. Kids is a distraction. You know, TV, all these different things, that's a distraction, man. So that it's important for us to completely stay locked in. That's why it's so much of a risk, because you're risking it all for this truth. You know, you really, when you come into this truth and you begin to teach, you call yourself a man of the Lord, you risking it all, especially brothers who have families, man, because you risking everything, you know, for this truth, for Yahweh Shah. And you're going to be rewarded for it, man. That's why, brothers, when you come in this truth, you may lose a woman, you may lose your family, you know, your mom, your dad may not be in agreement with what you're doing, you know, because you separate yourself from them, and you know, you might lose people, man. But that's the whole point of being in this truth, man, because we gonna gain way more than what we lose. Like it says in Romans, the 8th chapter, I believe it says our present suffering is not worthy to be compared to what the Most High has in store for us. So it's like, man, sometimes we gotta meditate on scriptures, man. You know, because it makes everything all worth it. You know, whether you gotta suffer through death or persecution, you know, or being defrauded. You know, man, it's a lot of things, man, we gonna have to suffer through as men of the Lord, man, but it's all worth it. You know, at the end of the day, it's all worth it, because we gonna get the kingdom. All right, we going out of here in style. We leaving out of Babylon in style. We gonna get took up in the chariots. You know, brothers got to meditate on those things, man, the spiritual things, you know, because if you don't, man, if you meditate on the bullshit and this truth, man, you're gonna bug out, you know, because people look at us like we bugged out. They look at us like, man, who is these dudes, man, coming out here teaching this Bible in season, out of season, you know? Brothers is out here, man, they think we're in a cult, all right? They think we're possessed, but actually we are possessed on the right-hand side, man. We possessed with the spirit of Yahweh Shah. You know, that's what drives us to keep us going through all the bullshit, all the adversity, you know, the shortcomings that you go through, you know, because it's easy for somebody to just go back into the world. You know, when you was in the world, you probably didn't have all these problems. You know, you probably you know, certain people come from different lifestyles, man. You know, you gave up all these people, gave up money to come into this truth, man. Gave up riches, fame, all that to you know, come in this truth, man. We got brothers who actually played in the NFL who's teaching this truth, you know. And it's a beautiful thing, man, because you gotta sacrifice something, man. In this truth, you're gonna have to give up something. You know, it's certain things you got to give up, because we all was in the world, man. We had to give up something, man, and I don't care what it was. You know, we all gave up something to serve Yahweh while Yahweh Shah, man, because of what? The Most High requires a sacrifice, you know. He requires a sacrifice, man. Romans, the 12th chapter. It says, you know, present your body as a living sacrifice, man. And we can't never forget that, man. We present our body as a living sacrifice to Yahweh while Yahweh Shah, you know, and it's going to be reward for it. The scriptures also speak about being a spectacle before all men, you know, because when we standing out there teaching, brothers got on Bibles in their hands, we got on our garments, you know, and you got certain people ride past us, look at us and laugh, you know. Certain people you went to school with, you know, they think you crazy, like, man, what is this about, man? Why you look like you got on a dress or whatever, man? We ain't worried about the bullshit, man, because we want to be delivered, man, when them nuclear missiles is shot off. You know, when destruction come and when the plagues start to hit Babylon, we want to be delivered, man. We don't want to be overtaken by some pestilence, disease, or something like that, man. That's a messed up way to go out. You know, we want to, man, be delivered, man. We want to get salvation. We want to make it onto a chariot. So that's why we can't continue to strive through all the you know, the adversities and everything we're gonna have to go through in this truth, through the slander, to knowing that Esau is gonna one day roll on us, throw some of us in FEMA camps and jail, try to chip us up, you know, kill us, you know. They gonna be looking to do all these things to us, but yet we still come out because we already know this life is bullshit, man. Once you know this shit is, you know, everything is a mirage, man. It's not really what it seems to be, you know. So once you unplug from that mentality in this society, it's pretty much easy to keep on, you know, and you tap in with the spiritual aspect of Yahweh while Yahweh Shah. Everything else is easy, man, you know. That's why you got to thank the men and give double honor to the elders and the men who build you up, man, through the spirit. You know, the list can go on and on, man, but it's a trickle down effect from the elders on down. You know, brothers building you up in the spirit, which is a beautiful thing, man, because, hey, man, the labor that certain men did is the reason you woke up. You know, ultimately it was according to the Most High, one to wait, whether he wake you up or not. But it's certain men who labor, you know, who labor in this truth and woke up one brother, and he might woke up 100 people, and he might woke up 1,000 people. You know, this is a beautiful thing. So it makes it all worth it, man. It makes this whole walk worth it, man. That everything that we're gonna go through is the reward that we're gonna get, man. And plus, you coming into this truth, you get, you know, that brotherly love from brothers, man. You realize you get your spirit right. You realize you was a nigga, and you know, you get to shake off the mentality that Esau put on our people. You know, you get to tap in with Yahweh while Yahweh Shah, man. These are things light things you don't take for granted. And actually, they not light things, they heavy, you know, through the spirit. To realize these things, man, like, damn, like, I was a whole nigga. And the Most High, he literally saved us from that, man. Because you can get caught up with the 2/3, man, and get the destruction that the 2/3 get, man, if you're not paying attention through the spirit, man. You know, it's a lot of people. We all know a lot of people who's gonna suffer. Some of these plagues is gonna hit Babylon, man. You know, mainly the famine, the nukes, the missiles, the Jacob's trouble, all right, the pestilence, all these different things that's gonna hit Babylon. A lot of people we know gonna suffer from them, man. You know, we gotta pray that we don't, you know, because the scriptures tell you the righteous is scarcely saved, because even we man, this truth is like a game that's coming down to the final second, man. You don't know if you're gonna win. It's literally come down to the final seconds. It's like you down the final seconds, you down one, but you got the ball and you got the possession of the ball in your hand, and you got the opportunity to either make the shot or miss it. So you literally playing until the final second, man, until it's no more time on the clock. And that's how it is in its truth. This First Timothy's I believe it's First Timothy's 6 and 12, it speaks about fighting a good fight of faith unto the end. And that's literally what we're doing, man. We fighting this thing all the way tooth and nail, man, all the way to the end, man. You know, until the destruction comes. Because at the same time, when the destruction comes, we gonna be caught up in the air, man. Abaratazah be part of that number, man. You know, you want to be part of that number because we just don't know. That's why we constantly labor to make our calling and election sure, man. All right, but with that, I made it to my destination. I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teaches this truth and rule well. Salutations to you, Akim, pushing this word with truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Shalom.